Hello everybody and welcome to the UK Zoom call. Well, we are under control, that's right. I am here with Peter, and I welcome you all from whichever part of the globe you hail from, and I will begin by passing the mic over to Peter.
Hello everybody, once again, nice to be on the air again. Hope everybody's keeping well. Right, I've got 2 or 3 dreams of vague interest, I hope at least certain interest anyway. First one concerned me finding myself on a small boat, sort of pleasure boat kind of thing, small ship. I seem to be with a few other people I didn't actually know, standing looking over the side. And the water, the sea, was very, very calm and flat. And then suddenly a woman nearby announced that she was going for a swim, and she leapt over the side before anyone could do anything really. And as the boat was more or less stationary, she was sort of swimming alongside. And when I suddenly saw, and I wasn't the only one to see it, a large black fish shape under the water slowly approaching her. It was really big, it was almost whale-sized, and there was no prominent dorsal fin, so I guessed it wasn't a shark, but could have been a whale, a small whale of some sort. But anyway, it was approaching to, and everybody was shouting at us to get back on the boat. Then the scene suddenly changed, but I was still on the boat, only this time inside it, in a sort of lounge area with a group of other people standing around talking. And the main theme of conversation that seemed to be coming out was that there were cases known in the past of whales accidentally swallowing people, and that was more or less the dream. I was sort of thinking about this afterwards, what it could possibly mean, and I think it's perhaps sort of signifying the coming demise of the human race, basically, and the fact that all the people were still sort of trying to rationalise and sort of brush it away kind of thing, was that they were basically unable to see what was coming, and even though it's been shown in their face. But that's my thoughts on it. I don't know, perhaps Dwayne could add to that.
No, that was very good. So you're having your adventure here, and yes, there's always things under the ocean that you wonder what they are, and being in the boat is a good thing. You have somebody that is keeping you above the water, so the ocean is the psychic realm. So yeah, no, that's very good. You're being shown a lot. Good for you, and you're understanding it. Yes, and yes, the demise of the human race, well, unfortunately, it's very, very real because people keep agreeing to it, and you see different views of it. Yeah. Did you have another one?
Yes, certainly. Okay, a second dream. This seemed rather sort of a odd, sort of a historical sort of situation, because I seem to be, it says in the USA, and I was present at some kind of ceremony. It appeared to be taking place immediately after, what we would call the revolution, I suppose, after you kicked the British out, the wicked British. And George Washington, no less, was present and signing some sort of document. But apparently on this document, he had to tick a box, yes or no, and he, for some reason, ticked the wrong one. Then the scene changed. Well, the scene didn't change, the time changed. It was the next day, exactly the same scene, same situation. But this time, the person who got assigned the thing was no less a character than Davy Crockett for some reason. I don't know why on earth it was him, but there we are. And he also ticked the wrong box. And that was basically the end of the dream. Excuse me. Now, sort of thinking about this one, I thought maybe this was pointing to the fact that all the history we've been taught is probably a load of old what's it, and we shouldn't believe it. Basically, that even iconic figures like Washington and Davy Crockett were perhaps not quite the heroic figures that we were taught. But I don't know if that's Dwayne's take on that one.
Yes, actually so. And even though we have been raised through all this funny deception that's been created, that's okay too, because it allows us to see all sides, and it's part of the wake up. You'll realize that especially now for those of us that are here, we see through that and we see how the deception is created. So this gives us an alternate view plus a comparison. So without that, people just basically still stay in a one-dimensional state. Now this helps you alter things around a little bit. So also now you're, no matter what age you're at, you're discovering what else is going on. So it's all in our face right here. So all of it's okay because it's all part of the wake up. But yes, what we've been taught is what others want us to think and how to live and decide for us. That becomes the difference. Now you take the risk to do that for yourself, to figure things out with the real guidance, and eventually you free yourself. So yes, thank you, Peter. You're doing very well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. That's pleasing to know. Just one more. Not quite so exotic, really, as a setting anyway. It appeared in this dream that some sort of long-lost relatives on Gwen's side of the family were having a family wedding, and we'd lost touch with them. We'd been invited to attend it. It seemed to start in the street scene. I was waiting in the street to meet these people, and this large, huge, military-looking vehicle, like a big armoured van, only bright red with 6 wheels rolled up. And the father of the bride was driving it, and got out. Next thing I knew, we were inside a building house, I suppose, of some sort. I went into this room, a rather small room, but it was crammed full of people, and they all sort of looked at me with blank faces. And I said hello and got totally ignored. That was about that was about that. But so the thing I got from that really was the general population being sort of totally ignorant and not interested in what we're doing, and don't really want to know us who are trying to sort of see the light, as it were. But that's really my take on that one.
No, that's fine, Peter. You're doing very well. So you and Kevin and even Pierce there discuss these things, and no, you're getting viewpoints. Okay, good, bad, or indifferent, doesn't matter. You're getting viewpoints, getting experience, and you take as much as you can. So it's a real huge course for all of us to pay attention to this. But yes, yeah, thank you for sharing.
Okay, thanks very much. Well, that's all I've got really for this week.